Hey, beautiful souls, it's Chosen One, your coach's favorite coach. Welcome to my empath point of view. How long will you keep putting yourself last, watching as your dreams gather dust and your potential fades into the background? You've waited, hesitated, and made excuses to put your dreams and goals and aspirations on the back burner year after year. But deep down, you know you're meant for more. It's time to stop letting life just happen to you. Today is the day that you take the wheel, show up for yourself, and commit to living the life you've always wanted. It's time to step up. Let's talk. Trust me, I know as an empath, you face countless challenges. We all have emotional overwhelm, self doubt, and toxic energy. But here's the truth, it's time to take ownership of your growth and your story. You've been navigating a storm, and now it's time to learn how to stand firm. Owning who you are and being assertive isn't just about setting boundaries with others. It's about setting them with yourself first. It's about shifting your mindset, releasing old patterns, and creating space for the future you've always wanted. You're not just discovering who you are, you're actively transforming into the empowered, enlightened being that you were always meant to be. This is the path you need to get on moving forward. Start implementing brand new life shifts today. Start reflecting on your true desires and stop holding on to the weights of yesterday. Every step you take now leads you to a future you can create and be proud of. The time to evolve and elevate is now. If you're looking for motivation, then this is the channel for you. But you have to be dedicated. Now let's be real. This is definitely the place for you if you're willing to do the work. But here's the thing. Motivation isn't enough on its own. You can listen to all the inspirational speeches, read all the self-help books, and write down all the affirmations. But if you're not dedicated to making a change, then it won't stick. Motivation is just a spark. It's your dedication that keeps the fire burning. In order to truly attract the life you want, the opportunities that you dream about, and the people who reflect your highest self, you have to embody it. This is crucial. If you're not showing up for yourself every day, if you're not putting in the work to become the person that you envision, you're going to attract situations and people that mirror that lack of effort. Think about it. If you're not showing up for yourself, how do you expect others to show up for you? Think of yourself as a garden. For years, you've been nurturing it, watering it, giving it sunlight, but also letting weeds grow alongside the flowers. Those weeds are the self-doubt, the limiting beliefs, the negative energy that's been taking root in your life. It's time to pull those weeds out by the roots. When you start removing them, you make space for the flowers to bloom. But you can't just stop at removing the weeds and expect the flowers to grow on their own. You must water them, tend to them, and ensure that the soil remains fertile. This is your self-love journey, taking the time to nurture yourself. Stay grounded and commit to your growth. You can't just plant seeds of change and expect them to bloom overnight. You need patience, consistency, and a clear vision of the garden you want to grow. Hold yourself accountable to your goals. It's so easy to get excited about new beginnings, especially when a new year is on the horizon. But let's be real. How many times have you made a resolution that fizzled out within weeks? I get it. We've all been there. But guess what? The time for empty promises to yourself, it's over. This time is different. It's time to be firm with yourself and create a strategy for your success. Setting intentions is the first step, but accountability is what keeps you going when things get tough. As empaths, we tend to be so compassionate towards others that we forget to hold ourselves accountable in the same regard. But here's the truth. No one is going to push you towards your goals as much as you can push yourself. You are the only one who has the power to make your dreams a reality. So don't wait for the right moment or the perfect conditions. Start now. Set clear, specific intentions and write them down. Reflect on what you want to achieve and then commit the action steps that will take you where you want to be. Setting intentions and starting now. Now, this is important. Don't be one of the ones that wait for the new year to start setting intentions. Start today, right now. The new year is just around the corner, but don't fall into the trap of thinking that only at the start of the year is when you can make changes. Your power is in the present moment. You can shift your energy, mindset, and the path right now. And when you step into the new year, you'll be able to do it with confidence, knowing that you've already started the journey. No more excuses. The truth is, if you don't start now, if you keep putting off those intentions and waiting for the perfect time, you're never going to make it happen. Change is uncomfortable, but growth, it requires action. That discomfort is a part of the process. You've made it this far, so don't let another year pass by without fully stepping into your purpose. It's time to take action now and make every single day count. There's so much power in shadow work and meditation. Part of this process is doing the deep work, also known as the shadow work. This is where the real transformation happens. You have to dig deep into the parts of yourself that you've been avoiding, the pain, the insecurities, the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. When you do this work, you give yourself the opportunity to heal, to grow, and evolve in ways that will completely shift your life. Meditation is a powerful tool to help you center yourself during this process, to ground yourself in the present moment, and to clear your mind of any negativity and negative energy. So use it daily, even if just for a few minutes, to refocus your energy and reset your intentions. Take time to celebrate your growth. One thing that gets overlooked often is the need to celebrate your achievements. You've been through a lot, and I want you to take a moment to recognize just how far you've come. You're not the same person you were a year ago or even 5 years ago, and that's something to be proud of. But let's be clear, this is just the beginning. As you continue this journey, remember that growth is an ongoing process. You don't hit a final destination. You evolve, you shift, and you continue to expand. And when you face setbacks, because they will happen, don't get discouraged. Use them as opportunities for learning and growth. Celebrate every small victory and keep moving forward. You owe it to yourself to keep evolving. This generation needs a breakthrough more than ever. There are way too many sensitive souls out here struggling with things that we should have learned long before we left our childhood homes and became adults. It's time to break free from the old patterns that have held us back. The new year is a time for transformation, but don't wait for it to make a change in your life. Start today. Set your intentions, shift your mindset, and take action. This is your time to rise. You are in control of your future. You just got to believe that you can do it. It's time to own it and stop allowing yesterday to ruin your tomorrow. You've got everything that you need to create the life you want. The key is to be firm with yourself, hold yourself accountable, and start now. Let's make sure that when the new year rolls around, you're stepping into it with confidence, clarity, and purpose. Don't let this opportunity slip away. The time to take charge of your life is now. It's time to take the steps and get started on this next chapter of your journey. As always, thank you for listening to my Empath point of view. Until next time, bye.